How's it going? You alright? Guess who woke up literally 6 minutes ago? Cutting it very, very fine. Jesus Christ, I hope all of this is working right now. Can you hear me? Hello, yo, Chobe. Can you hear me? Coming in loud and clear. Do I sound alright? Is it working? Goodness me, I am not fresh right now. Are we good? Hello, hello, hello? You alright? It's SmackDown time, and it looks like a really inconsequential episode of SmackDown. I'll go one step further. It looks quite boring, this episode of SmackDown. But we're going to get through it together with my absolute BS rambling and your trolling of me in the chat. We are going to have some fun. Let me know where... I love the fact that people just start saying where they're from. I haven't even mentioned it. Somebody just said Carry Duff Island. Carry Duff Island, Adam. All right, pal. Calm down. I didn't ask. I don't care. I don't care where you're from. God. Oh. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. Right, I went upstairs. Didn't really intend on napping. Set my alarm just in case. Slept through my alarm. And, yeah, like 6 minutes ago. Whoa. Why are you saying place names? I couldn't give a toss. Couldn't give a toss. Can't even spell the Isle of Wight, Dalton, you idiot. Are we good? So tonight on SmackDown, we've got Dolph Ziggler versus Otis for the final Money in the Bank ladder match spot. We've got Mandy Rose versus... Is it Sonya? Carmella for a spot in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We've got Daniel Bryan versus King Corbin. And we've got another match. Can't even remember. Oh, it's a non-title match. Forgotten Sons versus New Day. And look at that. We've got a new episode of the Firefly Funhouse as well. We are just 1 week and 2 days away from Money in the Bank right now. We're kicking things off with Bryan versus Corbin. Both men have already qualified for Money in the Bank. So this is a match that's happening. Oh, someone's feeling heelish tonight. What have I done? I'm just listing matches. Anyway, guys, let me know where you're watching from. I'm always really interested to know. Are we good? Are we happy? The news coming out of today. Florida. The state of Florida are going to allow sporting events it might be as early as next week, I think, to fill to 25% capacity. So, sooner rather than later, we might see wrestling shows with crowds in. It's ridiculous, obviously. Absolutely mental. Shouldn't be happening. Dangerous. But there you go. Zimbabwe. Preston. Boston, Massachusetts. Northwich, of course. Tampa, Netherlands. Isle of Jimmy White. Genuinely, it was not true. Oh, legit? It looked true. They were... Unless I misread something, it looked pretty true. Somebody confirm for me.
And this time, it's 6 men and 6 women all fighting at the same time from the ground floor all the way to the roof of corporate towers.
Big impassioned promo by Daniel Bryan. Wake up, Adam. Come on. Come on.
Inside is a contract for a championship.
Meltzer said June more likely. I thought it had been announced. Like, I saw it coming from a verified official, like, state-looking Twitter account or something. I wasn't, but it wasn't coming from me on. Like, it wasn't a wrestling news source that I'd seen. Why has he only got one elbow pad on? Yeah, it wasn't wrestling news. It just said sporting events on mine. It was unrelated to wrestling. Well, it was related to wrestling. You know what I mean. Florida officials confirmed. I thought it was legit. I'll check it out in a second. I'll get to the super chats also in one moment. Thank you very much for the early super chats. There's conflicting information with state versus county not saying the same thing. Oh!
Is the opportunity. And nobody knows more about what an opportunity Money in the Bank is than I do. Because 9 years ago, I couldn't even get booked on SmackDown. And then I won the Money in the Bank match, and shortly thereafter, I cashed it in on Big Show and won the World Championship for the very first time.
It's not often recently that we've had like a big, long Daniel Bryan promo.
Something that most people thought was
It's been a while, hasn't it?
winning the Money in the Bank match was the pivotal moment in my
I still think Alistair's probably the favourite.
That's what spawned the Yes Movement. That's what spawned me main eventing WrestleMania. That's what taught me that fighting for my dreams means that my dreams will fight for me. And that's what proved to everybody that I belonged here in the WWE with the very, very best.
It's nice. He's a damn good promo. His Eco Warrior run.
Also a little sad
Um,
because I was hoping
one of my favourite characters
my coach,
in recent memory.
my good friend, would get to compete with me. I was hoping that Drew Gulak would have an opportunity to create a pivotal moment in his career at Money in the Bank, just like I did. But unfortunately, King Corbin and his cronies ruined that for
Oh, don't give your spot to Drew.
Get out here and let's settle this right now.
Okay, that's alright.
I don't know if it's ever a wise decision to call out King Corbin. Well, Bryan and Corbin with a scheduled match here
Okay.
tonight on
Anyway, sorry guys, I've been completely ignoring the very generous super chats. I'm really, really sorry. I'm out of it. I'm absolutely out of it. That 45 minutes of sleep has not done me any favours. So, 5 hours ago, Bryan, we're coming in early doors again. Bryan Bunker, thank you so much for the donation. Kieran, Adam, how is this? 3 versus 3, you and the viewers versus me and the viewers on 2K20, as can make it the Pacitti Club versus the Beatty Club or the Drunkards. Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm not going to do a 2K match today, but we can do. I don't understand how. I'll have to choose my members of Pacitti Club very, very carefully. Looking at the chat now, the Pacitti Club representatives will be Bangladeshi vlogger, who most recently said Bangladeshi vlogger Alok, who most recently said Otis is a noob, and Ivanzovic. And those are my boys. So you better pick carefully, because otherwise the smelly drunkards gonna be in trouble. All right, because I've got what were their names? Those Ivanzovic and Bangladeshi vlogger Alok on my side. All right. They're killing time today, aren't they? They really are. This is going to be a non-episode of SmackDown. I'm telling you now. Stephen, hello again, Adam. Just love your stream earlier. Congratulations on finishing the game. It's always a joy to see you, Stephen. Wow, thank you so much, my friend. It's always a joy to see you also. Dylan, hey Adam, I dropped you a DM on Twitter on Tuesday. Did you? I haven't seen one, but I've got about 100 unread in my Twitter pending, so I will check it out, Dylan. Thank you very much. And Bryan again, Vancouver checking in. Also love the new look. You absolute legend. Get some rest after this. I absolutely will. I will be getting some. I think I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. I can't wait. Not that I'm not excited to listen to Baron Corbin blab on for 5 minutes. Is he going to give his spot to Gulak? He shouldn't. Oh, not a king, you're a loser. I like that Daniel Bryan shirt. That's the one that is like made from sustainable materials, right? Which is, to me, like, I think it's really cool and everything. But to me, it more drew the attention to the fact that the rest of them aren't. Do you know what I mean? It's always weird when companies do that. It's like, okay, we're gonna we're going to release this thing that isn't going to hurt anyone, unlike the rest of our stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Daniel Bryan
Odd.
and King Corbin
Quite a nice shirt, though.
here tonight. Corbin versus Bryan on Friday Night SmackDown.
Well, it's the return of the 10-15 minute opening promo, but it was a bit of back and forth where nothing was achieved there. Just a back and forth pro. It seemed fine. Again, thank you very much, Brian and Drog. We actually had 0 cases of this pandemic within 100 kilometres of where I live in Northern Ontario, and we are allowed to have events of fewer than 100 people. Well, congratulations. That's wonderful news for you. I'm of the opinion, like, better safe than sorry. In that it'll be better to look back and be like, man, we overreacted, rather than look back and think, man, I wish all those people hadn't died. And I'm certainly not saying that's what's going to happen. Obviously, there, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm more speaking in the sort of wider, general sense. But yeah, enjoy your events of less than 100 people. I wish I could come. Let's have a barbecue. Adam Prophet, can I be in Pacitti Club? No. Bacon Rasher, disappointed I can no longer see the mustard pots. The mustard pot. Oh, my plant. I feel horrible. Adam Prophet, yeah, you're in. You're in, pal. You're in. Mustard pot. Yeah, they're there. They're there. Sorry, they are. I promise you they are there. Luna the Hellhound is there, who I believe earlier was role-playing as a dog. I was just setting the stream up, and I saw it was some weird... It was some weird thing where she was talking to somebody, and then she was doing asterisks, like doing jumps up and licks your face. So do we have a dog in the chat? Can anyone confirm if we have a dog in the chats? Dog in the chats. Luna the Hellhound, are you role-playing as a dog? We've got Kyle McIver, who is a dog. We've got Jason Wilkinson, who is a dog. Dark Black Minotaur, dog. Max, dog. There's a few dogs in the chat, but I want to know if we've got an OG dog. Dylan Henderson, a dyslexic man walks into a bra. What's he like? Come on. Have we got a furry? We've got a furry in, haven't we? That's what's happening here. Tell us more. Tell us more, please. We've got Stu Hill, who appears to be some sort of a bird, perhaps a parrot. Brian Bunker, woof woof moo moo. Got John Michael Shaw, who's a hedgehog. Callum Hall, also a dog. Come on, let's get. I want to hear from Luna the Hellhound. Hello, Luna. Luna, are you a furry? Have we got a furry in the chat? Because if so, I'm getting you in here. You're going to join me, and you're going to... Luna's saying, what have I done? You've done nothing. I just saw before we started, it looked like roleplay, and I thought, oh, that's something that we've not had before. And I'm always looking for new guests on... That's not true, actually, because they're awful, but I'm always looking for new guests on these streams. So, Luna the Hellhound, are you a furry? Are you wearing a suit? Do you have any attachments down there? I've seen it all. Rob, thank you, mate. Goodness me. Very, very generous indeed. Hi, Adam. Wanted to send some love and support your way. Recently, I've had my A-levels cancelled, got furloughed from my job, and I can't see my girlfriend right now, so I've been really struggling, and watching you has got me through. Much love to you. Thank you so much. Please don't send money if you've lost your job and had all that. So I hope you get the grades that you want. I read something where they're just predicting the grades, or is that GCSE level or whatever it's called now? Where they're like, what was the line? Predict predict the grade that this student is most likely capable of, or something like that. I'm not wearing a suit, says Luna the Hellhound. Okay, that's all right. Hey, everybody is welcome, obviously. And you are also now in Pacitti Club, our first ever furry member. Welcome. You are deputy of Pacitti Club. It goes me, Luna the Hellhound, and then I can't remember the other names. You know the ones. Yep. Dmitry Kov or something like that. He's there. Or she. Not a clue. What's tonight's squash? Is in match or is in fluid entering my mouth? I'm drinking Lucozade Zero right now because I'm trying to wake up. But I don't actually think it's going to help. I don't think there's a puts gun towards. You don't want to be in Pacitti Club, Luna the Hellhound? Fine, get out. You're banished. You're banished from the Pacitti Club. We don't need some creep furry in here. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're in. I've just woken up. I'm struggling here. This is a slow, I want to say methodical, but just slow match. Slow match right now. And thanks again, Rob. Cheers. Thank you so much. I don't think I got across how generous that was of you. And sending all of my love to you. Anna McNulty. I'm just kidding about the gun. That's good. I'm glad that you are not putting a gun to your head. You couldn't hold it anyway. You've got paws. What are you talking about? You can put a gun to your head all you want because with your furry paws, you're not pulling any triggers. Safe and sound. You're the Pacitti Club attack dog, if anything. Deputy attack dog now as well, because we've got a new chief attack dog, and his name is Juva Mufat, who's in the chat there. Welcome, Juva. HFW, can you be in Pacitti Club? No, we're pretty full now, unfortunately. Sorry. Dogs have hands. That is an undisputed fact. What are you on about? Valentin, what is this stream today? This is a SmackDown. This is where I react to SmackDown, by which I mean once every 5 minutes I'll glance over at that monitor and go, oh, Daniel Bryan's doing an arm lock. And then at the end I'll probably go, oh, that's the end. Sorry, missed that. And then I'll just get back into reading chat and talking about furries. You know what I'm going to fall asleep to? I've got this thing on my saved YouTube playlist, to my watch later playlist. It's a documentary about bronies. I'm going to watch that. So that's my bedtime viewing tonight. Bryan is getting wriggled around with Corbin. Corbin trying to do some sort of chain wrestling, but now he's just laying in the clubs. It's all a bit awkward. It's not that good. Despite the fact that it's Daniel Bryan, there's not a huge amount of chemistry here so far. Maybe that'll change. Dylan Henderson, my girlfriend called me a child for watching wrestling, so technically, can I report her for being a child toucher? I'm not sure child toucher is the legal term, but yes. Joe Shaw, favourite sex position, Adam? Doggy style, for obvious reasons, because I am also a furry. What was the Brony documentary called? I can't remember. The other thing that I was watching was this little mini documentary about, what was it called? Not TumblrCon, but it was a convention for people who loved Tumblr 5 or so years ago, and it was a disaster. And there was all this footage of them stood at the front going, please give us your money, otherwise the hotel are gonna kick us out. And people start coming up, they start donating on PayPal, they're tossing money at the organisers, and then all of these Tumblr losers start going, we are the champions, my friends, because they raised enough money. The people who donated, right, as a way of saying thanks, got to spend extra time in the ball pit. There was all this DashCon, that's the one. There was all this footage of people just smelly looking 20-year-olds in fedoras and waistcoats sat in ball pits. It looked class. I'd have loved to have been there. I'd really recommend it. Checking DashCon out. That's the one. Thank you for whoever helped me in the chat. Yeah, ball pits. We're not going to see it. That's probably the worst thing about this whole pandemic, isn't it? That we might not see a return of ball pits for some time, because those cannot be hygienic. When I worked in the arcades, at the back they had a children's play area called Jungle Gyms. And once I was given the task of disinfecting the balls in the ball pits. And I'd sat there spraying them one by one. Hundreds of the thing. And one time, I was working up there. They only let me go up there. Not that I wanted to go up there, because it sucked. They only let me go up there, or told me to go up there, during other people's lunch breaks. Just because they needed staff like to cover for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And one time, 5 minutes in, a child pooed down the vertical slide. Just went over the side and pooed down the side. I didn't know what to do. I closed the slide area off, told all the kids to go stay on that side of things. I had to phone someone to get some help. I had no clue what to do. I'm not cleaning up slide poo. More than my job's worth. Anyway. Did I need... No, somebody else cleaned it. I think Steve cleaned it. I think it was Steve. It was horrible. Dylan, well, I have to be PG now after the Raw stream. You'd have to be PG. You just can't make me say things that that will risk my potential future employment possibilities. If I have to get a proper job at some point, they can't log on and see me making jokes or reading jokes that contain the words vegetable and wheelchair in the same sentence. That doesn't fly, does it? Dylan, I love you. Thank you. Tanner Barnett. Should Curtis Axel become a porn star and change his name to Curtis Arsehole? Or you've written Ashole there. Curtis Ashole. Yes, he absolutely should. I'm sure he could perform in that role very well. I don't know what to say to that. Kieran Beatty. I've chosen Jack Coyle and need Beatty Club for life. No, you're the drunkard club, aren't you? We'll do it at some point, Kieran. I'm not doing a 2K game today because I'm pooped, as you can tell. I've just talked for 2 minutes about a child pooing down a slide. I singled someone out as a furry. They might not even be a furry. I think they were. It doesn't matter. You can be into any... As long as you're not hurting other people, whatever you like. If you want to dress up in a fursuit and have one of those dragon dildos up you, that's your prerogative. Everyone's welcome here, as long as you're all good people, staying within the law. You're all in Pacitti Club, even the dragon dildo lot. And I'm proud to call you members of Pacitti Club. It's going well, this one, isn't it, this stream? God, what a boring match this is. Bobby, I have this desire to live in the UK. Seems great. Yeah? It's alright, isn't it? It's what if you like drizzle and bread pudding, I would recommend the UK. If not, wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. Dylan Henderson, I bet you're not talking about the plastic balls. That's right, I was cleaning hundreds of testicles, one by one, as I say, disinfecting them and then tossing them aside. Testicle after testicle after testicle. House of Curtis Axel to NWA or MLW? NWA, I think he'd be a really nice fit there. Him and Heath, in fact. I'd like to see over there. Juva Moufet. Moufette. Why does that ring a bell? I know why that rings a bell, because last week I was watching Silence of the Lambs. What's the surname? Hester Moffat. Hester Moffat? And what was the anagram? The best of me, the rest of me? In the storage facility. It's a great film. You're missing nothing, by the way. This Corbin-Bryan match. This might be where we see Elias return. We didn't see it last week. Sorry, I didn't even read your thing. Here's some love from a skunk. No, sorry. Here's some love too from a skunk furry. Also, it's oh, there you go. Jova Moufit. Jova Moufit. But it's okay. All furries have problems pronouncing other furries' names. Furry Club 444 Live. Jova Moufit. Jova Moufit. I'm not going to remember that. Chris, the Brony documentary is called Pinfall, by the way. You got it. You got it. Rogue Squadron, hello. Adam, sorry for this. Marry Katie Hopkins. Hoplins, you've written. Or the wheelchair granny blob / Evelyn from Resident Evil. Blob. Probably Blob. Because I feel like the Blob was hateful, but nowhere near as hateful as the bile that escapes Katie Hopkins' mouth. And Hopkins is just awful, isn't she? She's just the worst. I'm not convinced this is a wrestling channel if we talk about dildo. Yeah, we'll stop with the dildo chat for now. That was just a throwaway comment made by me. Screw Katie Hopkins. Ignore Katie Hopkins, more importantly. Connor, I hope you're keeping well, Adam. Don't worry about not streaming if you need to sleep. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the schedule as best I can. I'm definitely not going to miss any of these Raw, SmackDown, NXT streams. I'm doing fine. It's just because I've just woken up, and once again I'm overcompensating for my tiredness by just talking and talking and talking while this match plays out. Nice. Deep six, that could be it. That could be it. No. Bacon Rasher, previously you've been asked a lot about Quizzlemania. If you get asked to go on, will you just send Tom for S and giggles? Come on, let's have some 2K after. No and no. I've not been asked about it, but as I say, it's probably not going to happen if we're honest. And no, I'm too knackered. I'm too knackered for 2K today. I'll be back on Twitch tomorrow at some point playing something. I haven't quite figured out what. Mr. Murphy, hello. You look like you're handling it well, but I just found out Sam Lloyd, Ted from Scrubs, passed away today. Rest in peace. He was brilliant. I saw that on Twitter. Yeah, it's really, really sad. It's the only role that I'm familiar with him is doing, but I know he actually was in the a cappella group. It was a real life thing, wasn't it? He always seemed like a very nice man in interviews that I saw with him, because I used to be quite into Scrubs in my younger, more vulnerable years. He always seemed nice. Oh, he's going to use the ladder. It's a DQ finish. What a waste of time. Who cares? Who cares? So that's 30 minutes. We're a quarter of the show, and we've had a non-promo and a non-match. It's going to be a good episode, this. It's going to be a good episode. That's a hook, isn't it, if I ever saw one? Ethan. Who wins in a shoot fight? Bill Ever or David Starr? I have no idea. I think Eva's got the size advantage. I don't know. If social media is anything to go by, it looks like we might find out at some point. Who knows? Kieran, E1860, last member of the BT Club versus Pacitti Club. It's official. Whenever you want, the biggest match in 2K20 history. Records will be broken. Records will be broken indeed. For lowest number of viewers. Honest, I'm joking. I'm up for it. Nakamura's in there, just hitting with the knee to the back of the head. Kinshasa, I guess, to the back of the head. Cesaro's now used a ladder on him. They're all beating down Daniel Bryan. Is this leading to Bryan being pulled from the match as well as Apollo Crews?
King Corbin dragging Bryan now up to the top of the stage.
Bye. Gulak, where's Gulak to come and save the day?
Could that happen on top of WWE headquarters, Cole? King Corbin.
It could happen on top of WWE headquarters. A distinct lack of Sami Zayn once again.
Right here is where King Corbin earned himself a disqualification.
What a load of crap. 32 minutes in. Sam Chivers, Adam, was it you? Did you poo down that slide? No, I can confirm it was not me. I was working at the time and not pooing down any slides. Roman Reigns, thanks for tuning in. Roman Reigns there, based in New Zealand, as we all know. Hey Adam, where and how would you hide an elephant if someone gave you one to you, but you could not let anyone know you had it? Christ, that's a good question. Well, it's not. It's an awful question, obviously, but it's not possible, is it? If somebody delivered an elephant at my door tomorrow, I live in the centre of town, and even though lockdown's a thing, Braun's just chatting away with Alexa. Not you. Wiping his face with a t-shirt. And here comes Mr. Likeable, Braun Strowman. Okay, one gets delivered to my door tomorrow. Does it have to stay alive? Because I guess just chop it up bit by bit. Whack it in the NutriBullet. If it doesn't have to stay alive. If it has to stay alive, was that part of the thing? Yeah, you didn't mention if it had to stay. Yeah, just probably do that. If not, there's a storage place quite near me. Just a big storage unit. It did get morbid quickly, didn't it?
Excuse me, would you be interested in bundling your home and auto with Progressive? No. Well, you could save money.
Progressive. Rogue Squadron, completely agree. F. Katie Hopkins. Your Res Evil streaming has been amazing. Would encourage people to watch if you haven't seen. What was the worst scare for you? It was going up to the, I want to say Scorpion Door, but maybe Snake Door. I think it was the Scorpion Door it was called. Because I obviously jumped here not expecting it or anything. But I was going up the steps, ready to put the key in the lock, and all of a sudden Marguerite popped out from the side. I went tumbling down back through the floor, and then it started, well, after I'd beaten her, filling up with liquid. That was very, very scary. Every little thing that happened in the first hour of playing it, though, S me up. Dear God, please let The Simpsons end soon.
Stop this revelry. Who will survive this sinfully sweet saga?
There's just no charm in it anymore. The animation, I don't want to take anything away from the artists that are working on it, but I was looking through, I was watching some old episodes recently, and there's this really great Instagram account that I follow that uses like freeze frames of old Simpsons episodes, and because it was hand drawn, some of them are so unique and beautiful, and everything now just feels almost clinical. There's just nothing. There's nothing to it. Do you know what I mean? There was a Simpsons ad, by the way. That's why I'm talking about The Simpsons. Thank you again, Rogue Squadron. Cheers, mate. Tanner Barnett. I've hated every second of this match too. It's over. We're 35 minutes in now. Nothing has happened. House of Fleur. Love to see Darby's coffin drop reversed into a mid-air crucifix pin. Yeah, sounds like a nice spot. No argument here, mate. Cookie Master Punk. Adam, thank you for keeping me sane. I'd be dead if not for you. Oh, Well, I hope you're okay, obviously, and thank you for tuning in and keeping me sane. I know it doesn't seem like I'm especially sane at the moment because I'm a little bit frantic, but everything is grand, and I'm sending all my love to you, Cookie Master Punk. Sue Ellen, thank you very much. What do you think about the fact that they won't mention Roman and he was cut off the Make-A-Wish videos? Do you think he'll be punished? I didn't know he's cut off the Make-A-Wish videos. I think that's a real shame, because I know that's something that every time he does an interview, seemingly, he mentions about how passionate he is about that. The one thing I'll say is that, you know what, it doesn't make sense to be talking about Roman Reigns if he's not going to be on the show for 6 months. I don't think it's a bad thing to not mention him on the show, because what's Michael Cole going to say? And of course, SmackDown is the brand featuring Roman Reigns, who won't be here until November. That makes sense, but cutting him from the Make-A-Wish stuff, is he in the intro still? I thought he was in the intro there. But no, I don't think it's foolish not to mention something that you can't deliver on the show. In fact, I wish WWE would do that a little bit more often. Is not promote things that they're then not going to deliver. That to me makes sense, but cutting him from the Make-A-Wish stuff seems a bit harsh. I didn't know that was a thing. Connor, does Strowman feel like a world champ to you? No, but it's very, very early days and circumstances are exceptional. So I'm willing to give it a chance. I just don't think it was the right time to put the belt on him. Do you know what I mean? It's a year and a half, 2 years ago, he was a lot hotter. Captain Tom, getting the belt, getting the strap. Oh, it's going to be horrible when Corbin cashes in on him, isn't it? Whoa, the heat. Alex, do you think someone falls off the roof at Money in the Bank? Something's got to happen. No, I don't think so. I don't think someone's going to fall. No, because it's cinematic. Yeah, they might just fake it. Yeah, they might do. It could be... Elias could get revenge for Corbin doing what he done and tossing him off the roof. Oi, oi. Arches, what is your ideal Money in the Bank ending? Out of those confirmed, who would you like to win? Aleister Black. Aleister Black is my choice of winner, and it'll be him, and it'll just be maybe just a two ladders there. He's on one, Corbin's on another, and he hits a black mass. Corbin goes tumbling off the side, but really overshoots it, straight off the building, plummeting to the floor below. Huge pop for Aleister Black. I'm going to... His delivery on that was weird. It was like he knew he was going to be cut off. Like he didn't have anything to say after the word two.
Hello, Ron. Tonight, I have something very special in store for all of you. It's story time!
Well, hey, story time.
And tonight's tale is a true story called The Black Sheep.
I'm interested to see how this is going to play out at Money in the Bank.
Once upon a time, there was a black sheep. He looked a lot like you. He was big, and he smelled a little funny, but he was stronger than every other animal on the farm. The good shepherd, who was
I've got to keep talking because all of these
and had a ton of sweet
streams keep getting taken down.
noticed the black sheep wandering alone.
But I just want to sort of pay attention to it. Bollocks, if it gets taken down, it's taken down.
Shepherd, he raised the black sheep, and he taught him well. And in return, the black sheep protected the shepherd's farm. They had a lot of fun together. But then one day, the selfish black sheep left in search of greener pastures. He didn't say thank you or even goodbye. He didn't even leave a note.
I legit really like Bray's jumper there. It's nice, isn't it? I'd wear that without any hint of irony.
Abandoned him as well. The shepherd was all alone.
And to make matters worse, the government placed a lien on the shepherd's property. And he lost the entire farm. Then, reptilians came in and they took over because that's what reptilians do.
Speaking of reptilians, David Icke got his Facebook page removed.
Well, that's pretty sad, isn't it? Don't you agree?
Don't know why I'm thinking of that. He's from down the road. I see him around all the time. Seen him in the pub loads of time.
Fines! The
Used to chat with him. Oh, crazy David.
And he reminds him of his mistakes. And he takes away what makes him happiest. Then the shepherd will take the black sheep straight to the slaughterhouse. For then there is no and then.
And then...
I'm done.
And then...
This Firefly funhouse. If you've got something to say to me, Bray, then come down to
The one thing I don't like about Braun, well, one of the things I don't like about Braun, is his wrestler voice. You know how everyone puts on a wrestler voice? Well, why didn't you come down to this ring right now? Braun's is like the most silly of all. Nice interaction. I think that was quite effective for what it was. It was alright. That's it. Sheamus getting ready for a match, I assume against Jobber, so he can reference Jeff Hardy again.
against Sheamus. We find out next.
I don't think we're going to get the match now. That could even be a Money in the Bank match. Who knows? They're pretty desperate, aren't they? Wes Bray. Hello, Wes. I'm getting sick of the Moti jokes going... What? I'm getting sick of the Moti jokes going around. They're not even remotely funny. Always lovely to see you. Dylan Henderson. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Wonderful saying, horrible way to find out you're adopted. Turtlehead, you mentioned a serial killer story that was supposed to be made into a movie. Years ago, I heard DiCaprio was to play the lead. That killing happened in Chicago during the World's Fair. Supposedly, he killed over 1,800 people. That's right, H.H. Holmes. We were talking about it the other day. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that, because I heard that a few years ago. Maybe the film came out and I just didn't hear anything about it. Maybe it flopped, but yeah, it's a really fascinating one if you're into true crime. There are a few good documentaries kicking about on YouTube. I'd recommend it. Adam Prophet. The first 8 seasons of The Simpsons were some of the best TV ever. It's been a slow decline since. I wouldn't say it's been a slow decline. I think it rapidly declined. I would put it, I think it was from season 1 to 9. It was a really brilliant, one of the best shows ever. And then the gradual decline happened over the next 4 seasons, and then, whoo, dreadful. It would be strange if it ever ends. Go Eagles. Yeah, that's the thing. It would be strange, but I don't think I'd even notice. I don't watch them anymore. They must be on season 30 or something by now. I just don't watch them anymore. I might catch the odd Treehouse of Horror. I thought the film was crap. But it would certainly be the end of an era. I mean, they're paid insane, all of the voice actors are paid insane amounts of money still. They're obviously making a huge amount. I just don't know who watches it. Is there anyone in the chat that still watches The Simpsons, the new episodes? I haven't spoken to anyone in years that goes, yeah, I bloody love season 28. Whoo. Who are these people? Yeah, I think they are doing another film. I believe so. Jack Coyle still watches. Ryan, no. EA, yeah. I mean, I watch the old ones all the time. I've got every episode from season 1 to 9 on my phone. If I'm on the train or something, I can just binge them, and I love it, and it keeps me entertained. Yes, if it's a classic. No, I'm talking about just the new episodes. No, if something comes on TV from any of the first 10 or so seasons or whatever, I'll watch it for sure. Yeah, Adam always promotes an AEW stream, but we get an NXT, just like WWE promoting something and not giving it to us, lol. Yeah, that's a fair point. But the difference is, I'm really likable and everyone loves me and I can do whatever I want. Love all the work you're doing, Adam. Thanks, Derek. Cheers, mate. House of Fur. Could you see Murphy, please, taking Apollo Crews' spot and winning just to give to Seth after he gets DQ'd in his title? Also, Bray should throw Braun off the edge. So, I think it would be a tremendous waste. I don't mind Murphy winning at all. In fact, I'd really like him to win. To just give it to Seth and keep Seth in the main event picture in some way in the next year. Seth shouldn't be there anymore. Seth needs to drop down the card a little bit. I like the idea of like Seth failing and then getting really jealous of Bobby Murphy and him not giving him the briefcase. I'm all for that. Leading to a feud between those two before Bobby successfully cashes in. I mean, it's never going to happen, is it? But I don't want to see Seth in the main in the title picture anymore. Not the world title picture anyway. May 27. Adam, my man. Cheers from Finland again. I'm just curious, what's the time there in England? Here it is 3:41. Oh, it's Pi. Look at that. P.S. Do you like metal music? I'm not a big metal fan. No. But I'll listen to anything really. Sheamus squash time, and the time here is 1:47. So when you sent that, it would have been 1:41, my friend. Pi is 1. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I got the numbers mixed up. 3.14, not 2's rounded up, isn't it? 3.141 something. I can't remember. Look at all the people correcting me. Sorry, it's been a while since. You know what? I don't even really know what pi is. I know it was used in loads of equations. In GC. Remember when they said growing up, well, you need to know this stuff because you're not going to be able to carry a calculator with you all the time. What a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks. We've all got one, haven't we? Rogue Squadron. Last one as I have to pay rent. Sorry, please don't. Stop it. If you could do Drew's booking for the next calendar year, how would you use him? Just winning. I know it's a really boring answer. I want him to hold it until at least after Christmas. Ideally until next year's WrestleMania. Just give him win after win after win. Leon Ruff. We've seen him a few weeks ago. I don't know if it was on SmackDown or if it was on Raw. Oh, he's quick. He's nimble, isn't he? I want to see Jeff Hardy today. I want to see some interaction between the two because these are getting a bit tiresome now, aren't they? Let's be honest. These Sheamus squash matches. Matthew, say what you want about H.H. Holmes, but that guy's KD ratio is off the chart. Yep. Say what you like about him. I love that. Say what you like about him, but I won't hear a bad word about the original Triple H. Dylan, Stephen Hawkins walks into a bar. Wait, hang on. Oh, not your best. Archie's B. Cray. What did CM Punk say to Adam Copeland when he tried to kiss him? I'm straight edge. And where's Bray again? Just got a new job at a place that makes bicycle wheels. I'm the spokesperson. I enjoyed that. See, they don't have to be nasty. They don't have to be offensive. It's an angry-looking referee there. Draugr. Making wrestling return next weekend. First singles run used to be in a faction and breaking off on return. Oh, spoilers? Jesus. What if I was going to do live reactions? You've ruined it for me. Good luck. Hope everything goes well, mate. And I hope you enjoy being back as well, of course. Garen Jenkins. Question of the day. You can pick 4 dream matches for a current NXT guy versus a current WWE guy to have a WrestleMania bout with a full storyline. Who are you picking? 4 dream matches for a current... Okay, so 4 different combinations here. Cole versus AJ. With the NXT title on the line eventually at WrestleMania, because that makes things a little bit more interesting. I'm going to take... I want to say Cena Dream. It looks like all the Dream stuff was rubbish, right? Because he's being advertised for next week. I haven't been keeping up with it that much. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Cena Dream. It's a match that I've wanted to see for a long time. I want to see. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing with Sheamus every week. It's weird, isn't it? It's just not that good. I'm going to take Big Keith versus Ray. I'd really like to see Keith versus Ray. While Ray's still got it in him. Yeah, Keith versus Ray, and I'm going to go for Drew versus Ciampa. Which I would assume has happened somewhere on the Indies before. Because they would have been there at the same time, wouldn't they? Keith versus KO is nice as well. I like that. I like that idea. Best WrestleMania moment post WrestleMania 30. Hardy's return. Hardy's return for me. Oh, look, it's on the screen right now. What are the chances? Sam Chivers. What goes under Spanish flooring? Underlay. House of which NXT UK talent would you want to see get a Lance Storm WCW 2000 push? Johnny Saint. No, who do I really like down there? I like a lot of them. Connors. I think Connors deserves a little bit more. A lot more actually than he's getting in NXT UK. Who else do I think's underutilized down there? Ginny. I'm a really big Ginny fan. I think she's great. I'd like to see her pushed. I would like to see. Trying to think who's Liggs, El Ligero. I'd really like to see El Ligero pushed as well. Nix. I always thought it was okay to tickle my baby's toes, but my pregnant girlfriend didn't like it. Come on. Jonathan Gosling. I once farted in a lift. It was wrong on so many levels. Very good. Connor, what about a women's match for the NXT versus main roster question? Good shout. I just... I'm going to go... Oh, let's see, mine would probably involve Charlotte, and she's now in NXT, sort of. I'm going to take a triple... No, I'm not. Io Asuka. I'd like to see Io Asuka, I think. Yeah, I don't... There's not really a Becky Dream match for me anymore, if I'm honest. Put the title on Asuka. Asuka versus Io. TK. Hey, Adam, thanks for the stream. Do you think AEW or WWE should get their hands on... This is a joke name, isn't it? Bofady Snarts. Bofady Snarts. Bofady Snarts. I'm spelling it out and I can't... I'm going to Google it. Is that a joke name or have I just been really offensive? Well, it doesn't come up with any results. Both of these nuts. Oh, that's a stretch. TK. I like to get the hands on, but that's a stretch. Not sure about that one. Arches. What religion is Jay Rezzo? Christian. Duh. That's the end of it for me. Thank you very much, Arches. Both of these nuts, yeah. Both of these... What was it? Both of these snurts? Snarts. Both of these snarts. So crap. Oh, Mandy and Otis. The happy couple. He's put... No, it's not snuts. I'd got it if it was snuts. It was snarts. Yeah, give us a like, by the way, if you've not done so yet. Aw, they look so happy together. I assume Sonya's going to cost Mandy the match here. Another lovely DQ finish. That would be great. Maybe she'll come in. Maybe she'll come in, hit Carmella once, giving Carmella the win, and then brutalise Mandy Rose. All he got is kiss. I think we'll probably get Sonya versus Mandy at Money in the Bank. I don't see... Although they could save it for Money in the Bank. Mandy could be about to win and then Sonya runs in and pushes it over. Dylan, will glass coffins work? Remains to be seen. Whew. James, my wife is upset with my poor sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and write. House of Flirt, Big Show was better in Happy than his own show. Big Show was better in Happy than his... Oh, Happy Gilmore. No, he's in The Waterboy. Wasn't he? Captain Insano was Waterboy. Or am I thinking of... Am I just misunderstood? Was better in Happy than his own show. Better in Happy than his own show. Is that a show that I've not seen? I don't understand. Zach, do you think Otis has a big hammer? Yeah. Yeah, I reckon he's packing. Yeah. No doubt. Happy with Christopher Malone. He was in a show called Happy. I've never heard of it or seen it. I apologise. TV show on Sci-Fi. I got a spot coming on my lip there. Oh, that's not nice. I never get spots anymore. Actually, I think I've got one there. It's a bit red. Do you have a catchphrase? Yeah, I sure do. It's, get the piss faps excited. That's what I'm... TV show Happy on Netflix. Man, I want to watch Waterboy now. Thank you very much, Katie. Cheers. That's very kind of you to say. Haste V1. I really appreciated that you said you wouldn't tell jokes about people in wheelchairs and that it won't fly. But it depends how hard you shove them. Oh, right, no. I'm going to read these before now. Again? I'm going to... Waterboy stream. I'd love to. If it's on Amazon Prime, I was going to do that Twitch thing. I was going to do the Prime watch-along. So we all watch something at the same time. React together. Adam Profit. Test not working. I'll email you my recommendation. Huh? What? I don't understand again. I once dated a gig in zoo. I got babooned off. I once did a gig in a zoo. I got babooned off. Sorry, booed off. Yeah. Yeah, man. Old Adam Sandler movies are just the best. Just the best. Big Daddy, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Little Nicky, Waterboy. Not Mr. Deeds. Didn't quite make the cut for me. I think Happy Gilmore was the cut-off. People are saying Deeds. Bulletproof. I haven't seen Bulletproof in ages. There was another one that we got free with a DVD player called Going Overboard, and it's one of the worst films that I've ever seen. Wedding Singer. Oh, good shout. I forgot about The Wedding Singer. It's an amazing film. Click was crap. I didn't like Click. Yeah, we got this DVD player. It was like 200 quid when DVD players were first released. But you got 100 free films with it. And only like 4 of them were any good. It was advertised by Jeremy Beadle, of all people. Which made the DVDs look massive if he held them up in the wrong hand. Thought they were going to arrive like that. Taking a break from sending dirty jokes to just thank you for making my lockdown much more fun. Been watching since the Mania stream. Thank you. Thank you, Nix. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nixes. My lip hurts. Do you remember those Jeremy Beadle ads? What was the... I think it was an Alba DVD player. It was rubbish, and it was about that big. About that big. Huge. And it came with a load of DVDs from the brand Hollywood DVD. And they just bought the rights to old, really crap films, but with, like, major stars in them. There was one with Ross from Friends. Something about a wedding. Kieran Beattie, Longest Yard. Yeah, I don't mind Longest Yard. Pseudo Creme Boy. TK, answer the question, Adam. I think WWE will get their hands on both of these narts. So crap, TK. So TK, in all seriousness, thanks for streaming. You guys kept me invested in wrestling during times where my mental health was a bit of a dick. All the best from Matthew's Polish clone dude. Thank you so much, TK. Much appreciated, mate.
The roof of the tower. Great athleticism. Shown by Mandy Rose. And Carmella looking to take advantage of the matchup. There's a shot to the midsection. Snapmare takedown by Carmella. And the moonwalk by a very...
I think Mandy will win this then. I think Mandy's going to go to Money in the Bank, but she won't win the briefcase because of Sonya Deville. Jack without the C. Let's have a big hand for Jeremy Beadle. All the Americans watching. Not a clue what we're on about. Honest opinions of Nia Jax. I'm not a big fan, if I'm honest. I think she's you know, she could be a brilliant heel. Like she's so unique in her appearance, but I just don't think she's that good in the ring, if I'm honest. She should be really easy to market, and I guess she is, and that's why they keep using her. I just don't think she's that good. Rogue, it's okay. Can pleasure my landlord. Working stiff. Have you found staying trim / exercising hard during lockdown? Asking because my double chin is... Mate, I'm preaching to the choir right now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm getting into the office more frequently to record voiceovers because it gets me out. I'm walking and everything, but I've been eating like crap. Oh, here comes Sonya. Oh, Sonya's going to come and ruin it now. No, for sure I have, yeah. Keep wrestling. Don't say... Keep sports entertaining. Doing your thing.
It's so nostalgic for our friendship. You don't remember, do you? This time last year, Mandy, I gave you my Money in the Bank spot.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Kindness of my heart. I know what you're thinking. It sounds really stupid, but you live and you learn. Kids these days. Anyway, I just want to let you know you are doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. Do you remember in the match? Climbed up the entire ladder. I basically handed you the briefcase.
Sonya's completely distracted Mandy Rose right now.
Oh,
Mandy's trying her best to stay focused.
not more embarrassing than losing to Carmella, which is probably gonna happen.
Mandy's got to try to put this out of her head and focus.
Come on. She was like a roommate to you. What are you doing? What are you playing at, Sonya?
What that looks like. Not a pretty sight.
Sonya continues to taunt.
I know it's the point, but this is just really annoying. Yeah, just watch. Just stop talking for a bit. Arches, what would your movie recommendations be for viewers to watch while in quarantine? Oh, be quiet.
It's all fun and games.
Basil the Great Mouse Detective, which is just called The Mouse Detective, or The Great Mouse Detective, I think, in America. It's a brilliant film. Princess and the Goblin, one of Rick Mayall's finest performances. Oh, Carmella's won. So we'll get a singles match at Money in the Bank. Okay, there you go. And finally, you should watch the original Woman in Black. Not the one with Daniel Radcliffe. who was so miscast in that role.
What she did. Mission accomplished for Sonya Deville. But let's talk about the fact that Carmella disqualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match.
She's the worst roommate ever. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes.
Not done yet. Heads right back into the ring now. Turns her attention to Mandy.
Guest House Paradiso. Good shout. Some of that was filmed on the Isle of Wight. You know the opening scene where Eddie's on the bike and he's going through. That's a couple of miles from my parents' house on the Isle of Wight. Fascinating stuff. Speaking of my parents, which I do far too often, but I love and miss them tremendously. I mentioned this on the Twitch stream earlier. Oh, far too long. Right here, bitch. You hear that? Right here, bitch. My dad sent me some more whiskey today as just a surprise gift. A couple of single malts, really nice ones as well. You got them off Amazon. So I've got stuff to drink, which I'm very excited by. And he sent me a really lovely message as well on Facebook, because I said, "Oh, have you been watching the streams or something? How did you know? How did you know that I was drinking a lot of whiskey at the moment?" And I must have mentioned it at Christmas that I was starting to drink more whiskey. He said, "No, I've not seen it." But he sent me a lovely message. Yeah, my dad, no, he is lovely. He's a lovely, lovely man. So, if you're missing it, if you're following this for the wrestling coverage, Sonya trashed Mandy at ringside after costing her the match by distracting her. Am I the only one who loves Sonya's promos? I think Sonya's a great talker. I really do. I just found it a bit annoying during the match, but no, that's her job though, isn't it? For sure. Cy4, not much. So, mate, don't apologise. Thank you so much for your donation. Wilma fingered you. A romance angle coming for Otis and Anita Longapine. That's all. Come on. Connor. Oh, sorry, I've just done that one. Dylan Henderson. My blind girlfriend told me she was seeing someone else. It's either really terrible news or really good news. That's quite good. Red Dev, late to the party. Ho, you're well. I thought I was meant to say hope. Ho, you're well. Thank you. What have I missed? Not the graps, but how many dad touching on British TV references have there been? Not much on the dad touching front. British TV shows, not that much either. If anything, I was talking about The Simpsons earlier. Just talked about Guest House Paradiso. I don't think that counts. No, yeah. I want Bubby Murphy in the Money in the Bank match now. Oh! Who's in the gauntlet match? They're not announcing it. There's a gauntlet match to fill lots and lots of time on Raw on Monday for Apollo spot. Arches, last donation for today, but which scenario is more likely? Mandy betrays Otis in some way, or Otis betrays Mandy for Sonya? Mandy's betraying Otis in some way. But I hope it doesn't happen for 6 months. Because it's fun. It's fun watching them together. And it'll be more impactful if they do it down the line. It'll just be like, that's weird if they did it now. It's got to be a bit of time away. Tomo, I think Nia could kill somebody before she gets fired, and it pisses me off that she jokes about how bad she is on Twitter when she injures people. Yeah, I get that she's working the marks and everything, but when she has hurt people in the past, it's not that. I get what you mean, mate. Ross, congratulations on beating Resident Evil early. Thank you. It took me way long. I was actually very disappointed in my performance today. I'm putting it down to tiredness, but I thought I was going to do it in like 2 hours tops. It took me 3, and I was making mistakes. I couldn't aim. And all you got to do is look at the heads. That's all I have to do. I'm there. All I have to do is look at the heads. Couldn't do it. And then I got beat by the old woman monster thing. I don't know what she's called. Well, it was Evie, I guess, but got beat by her twice before I managed to do it. Disappointed. You did well. It was a fun. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I still enjoyed doing it for sure. I was in very good spirits after the previous stream because I really thought I was. Thank you very much, Mr. Murphy. I thought I was really smashing it, and then I was a bit crap today. But there you go. Sam, Adam, can you tell me I love it? Yeah, of course. Sam Chivers, you love it. You dirty bastard. Will Harvey, cheers for the continuous entertainment these past few weeks. It's very much appreciated. Take care, all the best. Thank you very much. Cheers. Sorry I'm not really on form today. I knew a nap would screw me as well. I didn't want to nap. Set an alarm just in case. Bollocked myself there, didn't I? Adam Prophet, let's go Dolph. You know he'd be better for Money in the Bank. I mean, he'd be great in the match. And Dolph's cash-in is one of my favourite Money in the Bank cash-ins ever. It was a brilliant cash-in. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing him in there. He's a safe pair of hands in a Money in the Bank. You know you're going to get something good out of Dolph. Whether it's doing something cool or selling like mad and making other people look cool. It's very good, isn't he? Have you seen Paige watching OSW? No! That's cool. Oh, nice. No, is she over on Twitch or something? I saw, and it happened very soon after we did the Twitch raid thing, she set her chat to subscriber only. So you can only subscribe if... so you can only chat... Oh! That looks sore. That's going to be a big old bruise for Mandy.
Yeah, I'll be okay. She'll be alright. Yeah, she'll be fine. It's okay, I'll be fine. Can you just give us a second, Otis? Let me check it out a little more. Yeah, thanks, man.
Let me check it out a little more. It's just a big bruise, isn't it? Oh, is he going to get attacked by Dolph? No, he's just not happy. He's going to go and batter Sonya Deville. Oh, hello, Dolph.
Is Mandy okay?
That's the loudest breathing I've ever heard. You're welcome, by the way. James! Sorry, I've just read your comment. No, I haven't. Connor, surely the gauntlet is the qualifying match losers, so Buddy, MVP, and that makes a second chance gauntlet. Why didn't I get that? What a fool, eh? So Bubby, MVP, in theory, you gotta believe Bubby's got that. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe it. So New Day, right, versus Forgotten Sons, who are going to be forgotten in about 4 weeks' time at this rate. They're going to win here because it's a non-title match. Imagine if they just get beat. Done. Murphy, hello. Speaking of Murhees, sorry. I think you would fit in a run of the Bill. Lovely. I've never seen the Bill. I know the theme song. And man, that's not true. I tell you, I used to watch the Bill as a way of staying up late. I used to pretend to be massively into the Bill because my bedtime was like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it started at 7:30. Does that make sense? And so I'd be like, Mum, I love the Bill. And Tosh is my favourite. Let me watch the Bill, and she'd let me stay up an extra half an hour. God bless her. Beautiful, Lynn Pack. Megan Lucy, you'd be great in Casualty, I reckon. That sounds like a threat. Dave doing the exact same. Cut from the same cloth, you and I, Dave. Hey Adam, have you thought about Borderlands 2 VR edition for the Twitch? I was recommended that one as well. I'm gonna do a few more VR bits, but I'm gonna play something different first. I'm gonna get a SNES emulator sorted. And probably do some Mario tomorrow. I know that's not an exciting stream, but I'll really, really enjoy it. And it's something that I could just play for hours as well. So it'll be a super long one tomorrow. And I don't think it's going to be an especially popular stream tomorrow, but I'm not too fussed. I just want to play a bit of Mario, so I may as well do it with you guys. rather than going mental on my own. Hi, Adam. Have you thought about Borderlands 2? I've just read that one. Smashing it. Sydney, hello. Hey, Adam. Hope you're doing better. Just wanted to say thanks for the streams on YouTube and Twitch and the small convo we had this morning. Love you. Love you too, Sydney. Thank you very much, and I hope your exam went very well indeed. Appreciate you doing the mod stuff. Bill, what? How did the Bill theme go? I can't remember it, so I want as many people as possible who know the Beam theme, the Bill theme song to type it out in the chat, and I'll see if your typing can trigger my memory. I think I remember it, ish. Type it out. Let's see who can do the best Bill. Da da da, do do do, dang dang dang. No. Woo woo woo. It did start with that. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Bill 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 Bill. Nice. Dude. Do 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 do. It's something like that, isn't it? Or am I thinking of Crime Watch? Do 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 do. Alexa, play the Bill TV theme. Don't get demonetized.
I can't find the song Bill TV theme in your music library.
It started with boom, boom, get up, get up. Okay, right. It'll be on Spotify. I'm sure of it. The Bill. It was on my recent plays. They Might Be Giant, Birdhouse in Your Soul. Great song. Hercules, Zero to Hero. And this classic. Don't get demonetized. Keep on talking over it. It's probably going to happen. They get demonetized anyway. I'll just skip forward a little bit. Feel so damn unpretty. Sorry, Mike and Tracy. Great. Oh yeah, the Bill. I don't know, I've been listening to TLC. It's a class song though. That and Waterfalls. I'm not a massive No Scrubs fan. The Bill. TV. Here we go. Talking over it a little bit. Da 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 da. Yes! Yeah, I got it. Brilliant. By the way, the Forgotten Sons are wrestling. Sorry, this has been so all over the place. Hidden Gem match. Pitbulls versus London and Kendrick. Oh, interest. I'd have to watch. I don't remember ever seeing it, you know? I can imagine it being good. London and Kendrick were a great team. Look at that. What was this? A SmackDown match? It's on Daily Motion there. Oh, is this... It looks like Great American Bash or something. I can't tell because the quality is absolutely awful. Yeah, it's Great American Bash. I don't remember ever seeing it. I will have done, but I don't remember it. Dylan Henderson. Wait, let me get this right. Otis is still feuding with Ziggler after their Mania match, and I should accept that my dad... Ooh, Dylan. I thought you'd... You got to get up pretty early in the morning to fool me, Dylan Henderson. Big deal. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 47 times, also shame on you. Big deal. Brilliant. Just brilliant. HFW just saying Adam Pacitti, but spelled wrong. We're going to break. Big E with a splash. New Day in control.
There's nothing love can't do.
You can buy hair if you want, girl. You can fix your nose if you said so. You can try all the makeup a man can make, but if you can look inside you, find out who am I to be in a position to make me feel so damn unpretty. Oh, so good. So good. It's a cracking song, that. How do you spell Pacitti? You had it right. It was just... Well, you didn't have it right. You had it almost right. 2 T's, mate. Pacitti. Adam, I'm Pretty by TLC. Do you need a hug? No, it's just a great song. It's not about the. It wasn't speaking to me in any real way. I just think it's lovely. I just think it's a lovely song. And Waterfall's great as well. Jojo, wish I had something clever to say, so instead I'll just say thanks for all the quality content you guys have been giving us in this chaos. Much love from Canada. Thank you so much. Cheers. That's a clever thing to say because you're totally right. Because we're great. No, thank you very, very much, Jojo. Cheers, mate. Thanks again to Adam and the Cultaholic team. Give me a moose. It's been a while. Moose, the new TNA champion, I believe. Adam, please call my friend Zen a massive loser. Zen, you're not just a massive loser, but you're a big old nonce. And Mark Leslie, you've somehow managed to get my Alexa to play Guilty by the Shires. Good thing it's a decent song. I'm not familiar. The only Shires that I know are the Shire Horses. Do you remember them? Anyone remember them? Anyone? Dated British radio references? Anyone? Mark and Lard? The Shire Horses? They used to do parody songs. So they do, like, Because You're Gormless. They did Travis, a song just about cheese called, instead of Why Does It Always Rain on Me, Why Is It Always Dairy Lee? I can't sleep. How did it go? I can't sleep tonight. I don't know why, but I feel like. Oh, God. It went Red Leicester, Double Gloucester, Camembert, processed cheese. We haven't got that bloody Philadelphia taste like not what you want, really, is it? Why is it always Dairy Lee when in the contract it's stipulated Brie? God, I haven't thought about that in ages as well. Been a while. You've heard of Two Friends, Big Booty Mix, 15 is fire. I'm not a clue, mate. Two Friends, Big Booty Mix, 15 is fire. Two Friends, Big Boot. I'll Google that in a minute. Two Friends. Oh, I've accidentally sent it to the printer. I don't have a printer. It's trying to save a PDF. Two Friends, Big Booty Mix, volume 15. Okay, I found a link. I'll check it out in a bit. I think maybe. Ross, love the stream, Adam. You're a great human. TLC a class. There's a Nina Nesbitt song that sounds like then if they were from Edinburgh, loyal to me. Okay, there's another one. Right click. Save as note. Thank you very, very much. Cheers. You ever see London's book review video? No, I can't say I did. He popped into the office. He's one of the former WWE superstars, wrestling legends, if you will, who's popped into the Cultaholic office. He came in to do the Desert Island Graps episode with Tom. It's a lot of fun. Very, very nice man. I can't remember which show he was in town for, but he was plugging a film as well. Something about Kung Fu or something, I can't remember. House of Fleur, 2 underrated WWE F title matches. WWE F title matches. You know the reason I'm doing that? I had to record 3 or 4 hours of voiceover today. And I was going between WWE and WWF so many times. Because one was like a classic golden list. And then some more contemporary stuff. Bolt recording the ranked stuff. The pay-per-views, WWE pay-per-views ranked from worst to best every year. Benoit vs. Austin, SmackDown 2001. I remember that. Benoit vs. Rock, fully loaded, great match. Also miss Axel's Dark Horses theme before his Axel Heyman run. I don't remember that. Adam O'Connor, what is your favourite theme? I love I Walk Alone. Mine. Favourite theme ever? I love Jericho, Break the Walls Down. Over Fozzy as well. I know that's not a trendy thing to say. It's not cool. It's not indie. But I do really like it. Brett's theme I loved. Hogan's theme I loved. Austin's, Rock's. Steve Blackman's I really liked. Doink's heel theme is class. I wouldn't want to listen to it all the time, but it was perfect for him. I like the original Hardy Boys theme as well. which was just from a royalty-free library. I've heard it on various adverts, and I was like, what the hell? Why are they using the Hardy Boys thing? But apparently they just bought it. Anyone could use it. Red Dev 777, what's your opinion of the Newcastle Saudi takeover? I know you don't watch football, but just give me your best answer, or call Ross and ask him for me. Also, haven't seen a spunky hand dance in a while. Thank you for using the... I honestly, I don't know anything about it. I can't give an answer because I just know... So I know people are very happy to be... to have Mike Ashley out. I don't like Mike Ashley, not big for football reasons, but for the Sports Direct stuff recently with the pandemic going on. He was a wanker. But I honestly, I don't know anything about it. I hope it leads to more enjoyment and more people going to the Newcastle games, and I guess the team investing in players, because I believe that's what people want. But I don't know. I have no idea. But thank you very much for asking. Sorry, I can't. Bacon. I loved your theme in WCPW. So did I. I remember them sending me. They were sending links around to our themes, and Jack had like a really in-fitting, cool one. Whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. And I was like, oh mate, that's cool. Just listening with one of his headphones. Oh, really? Oh, that's really nice. And then mine came through on Slack, and I remember just putting the headphones on and just hearing boom, 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 boom. Are you ready? What? My whole gimmick is that I'm a bit crap. Why have they given me this? Boom! Come on! Boom! Which Forgotten Son is your favourite Forgotten Son? Excluding Jason Jordan. My brother. Persona 5 Royal Edition would be good. Twitch. Yeah, a few people have suggested that as well. My brother's not in any way forgotten. They love him tremendously, but not as much as me, of course. Dan Glebe Halls. Dangly Balls. That's a good one. I like that. Mickey and Minnie are in marriage counselling. Counsellor says, you can't divorce her just because you don't like her teeth. Mickey replies, it's got nothing to do with her teeth. I said she's effing goofy. Very good. Very good. These matches still happening. It's a thing. It's a good match and everything. I'm officially asking for a karaoke stream, Adam. Oh, I don't have it in me, Sydney. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm 31 years old. I'll sing. I sing very readily, as you all know. Just because I really enjoy singing. I walk around the house singing all the time. 2 count. I can't believe that we're getting Lucha House. I hope they change that next week. Lucha House Party versus... It looks like they might be maybe setting up a big multi-team affair at Money in the Bank, which I would much prefer. Cooking stream, Ad. Oh yeah, I need to do that, don't I? Yeah, I will do. You know, I haven't eaten yet. I had something this afternoon, but I was going to eat, but then I fell asleep by mistake. So I'm probably... I might just go to bed with that. I don't know. I'm going to do some ribs. But I can't really be bothered to sort ribs now. It's a bit... Snooker street. I don't have a snooker table. I could do a digital thing. Yeah, I will. Before we go back, I'll try and do a cooking stream. If I can figure out the tech and getting it all set up in there. It's going to be a struggle, though. Murphy, again. Murphy. That group that's singing about Dairy Lee has me thinking. Wonder what they're up to. Any thoughts? What are Mark and Lard up to? I don't know. They did a song. Travis actually did a song on their last show on Radio 1 when they left and were replaced by unfunny prick Chris Moyles. They did a song which was a cover of Keen's Somewhere Only We Know called Where Will Mark and Lard Go? Because they came across on 1FM 2 unattractive and untalented men. There you go. Forgotten Sons picking up the win. They made us laugh a little bit, although at times they were quite obviously shameful plagiarists and a wee bit pissed, but all the same they will be terribly missed. And it was lovely. It's such a lovely but brilliantly funny song. Adam not liking Mike Ashley makes him a true Geordie. Yeah. Adam singing is flip off. Almost. So I need to check out Big Booty Mix. So that's something that I'll be prioritising, of course. That name earlier, Dangly Balls, I really like that. I really like that. There's only 30 minutes left of SmackDown. Is there? Oh, God. What a non-show. Fun fact, Philadelphia cream cheese is named for a small town, Philadelphia, in upstate New York, not Philadelphia, PA, where I'm from. Common misconception. I did not know that. There you go. Thank you very much, Adam. Mike Lucas. Who do you think will have the most surprising big pop when crowds come back? I don't think it'll be surprising, but I'm really excited to hear Drew's big pop. I don't think Strowman's going to get a big pop. I think they might turn him heel sooner rather than later. Who's going to have a big pop? You know who it's going to be? Apollo Crews. If they continue building him as they did on Monday, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic about Apollo. Loving the Andy Kaufman shirt. Right there. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for noticing. Uncle Andy's Funhouse. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Yeah, I've been looking for a decent Andy Kaufman t-shirt for ages, and this one popped up on, I think it was Redbubble, and I quite liked it. House of Fleur. 2 other underrated matches, US title 4-way, No Mercy 2005, and Miz Morrison versus Jimmy Yang and Shannon Moore in a 15-minute Hall of Fame for the tag titles on ECW. Well, doesn't ring a bell. Does not ring a bell. But I will take your word for it. Thank you. HBK's Lazy Eye. Thank you, Adam, for all those streams. By the way, since you enjoyed Doki Doki Literature Club, maybe you should play Katawa Shujo, probably. It's a visual novel made by some 4chan users. It sounds worse than it actually is, trust me. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to download anything made by any users of 4chan. Right, it's another one. Katawa Shujo. Save to notes. Thank you very much. Last donation, you should do a stream of SingStar. I actually have a SingStar. I don't know where, it's probably in the loft back at home. But I definitely had one. Kieran. Hi Adam, Cultaholic as well as Ben and Peter have helped me smile through some of the worst months of my life recently, so thank you so much, and I wish you all well during these challenging times. Kieran, thank you, mate. I'm really sorry to hear that you're struggling as well. I'm glad that we could bring some enjoyment to your life. That means a lot. Thank you very much, and stay safe and be happy. Stephen Scodes, Cultaholic and Triple Jump are the best channel. I agree. Everyone else, PewDiePie, all those Sidemen losers, BBC News on YouTube, that woman with their headphones on who just listens to music all the time, never even moves. They can all suck our big fat ones. Because we are the best. Cultaholic, Triple Jump, Synergy, Sexy. Don't know what that was. Mark Leslie, Mark and Lada on BBC Radio 6 Music. Is that right? I didn't know that. Mark does weekend breakfast with Stuart McConey, and Lard does evenings on his own. I didn't know that. I used to love listening to them, mate. I really loved them. So I'll have to check them out. Which is a shame. Like, I should know that, because if I'm going to listen to any radio station, it's always going to be Radio 6. But I tend to listen throughout the day in the office if I'm listening to anything. But they play a lot of the stuff that I really enjoy, and it's a nice way to discover new music as well. Radio 6. Josh, here's some money, Adam. Thank you very much. I hope all the boys are staying safe throughout everything that's going on. Keep up the great work, boys. Thank you very much, Josh. Cheers, mate. Out of all the WWE releases, do you think any of them will get chance when live crowds come back, like CM Punk chance? Now, who is most likely? Rusev, I think, is probably most likely to get the big chance. I think, yeah. Drake, I think, is going to stick around in WWE. I think the Money in the Bank set looks lovely on the top of the Titan Towers. Yeah, I think Rusev will get a big pop. Great voice. No wonder you opened the Isle of Wight Festival. Thank you very much, Daniel. Cheers. I need to grab another glass. I'm going to have a glass of chocolate milk, I think. I'll wait until the next break. I'll just leave it. It's only half an hour until the end. Tell mods to stop deleting stuff. I didn't do any. It just cut out. Cut out. Dylan, what did you say? I missed it. Sorry, Dylan. I don't know what the guys have been deleting, but were you making horrible jokes again, I assume? all my love to the mods, by the way, who always do a fantastic job. Daniel, great voice. Oh no, sorry, I've done that one. Connor, Adam, any podcast recommendations? Honestly, no. I'm such a boring person. I just don't listen to podcasts. They don't really do much for me. If I'm honest, if I've got headphones in, if like I'm walking somewhere, I want to be listening to music, get me pumped. I should start listening to podcasts really because they're a nice thing to fall asleep to. Oh, it's Tamina, who has done more for her character on social media over the past 2 weeks than WWE Creative has in a decade. Yeah, I listen to the odd wrestling podcast from time to time.
4 women to beat me at Mania. So yeah, I'm up for the challenge. I will not be intimidated by a bunch of bratty, disrespectful, mean girls masquerading around here like...
Whoa.
After everything we've ever been through, come on.
Come on, what about Team Bad?
Standing by your side.
Remember Team Bad? We were so good.
And that's why I will never forget how kind
It wasn't a horrible joke, no reason to delete it. I'm really sorry I didn't see it, so I can't really comment, Dylan. I'm sorry it got deleted though.
how much I love her. But you also know that me and you can carry ourselves as strong, proud.
Bailey's going to attack her from
We really
behind.
are.
This is a big old distraction.
Resorting to name calling, cheap shots.
Whee! Who'd have thunk it, eh? Choo choo, get on the Tamina train. People are getting behind her. Ross getting the follow from her. Fair play. Oh, there you go. There's a tag team match set up for next week. Lacey making the save.
I wish I was there to see the look on Otis's face when you said, "How's Mandy?"
Oh, this is the main event, isn't it? It's Dolph versus Otis in the main event. But it's a qualifying match though, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I have to see people think.
Ooh, the fact that this is main event, closing segment of SmackDown, are we going to find out who the hacker is? I don't think we will.
Just because I know the way
This is wishful thinking because, to be honest,
me and that guy.
it's been a pretty bad episode.
They cheer on Otis because they can see themselves in him. They can see themselves sitting next to him on his couch, drinking beers, watching the game. They think they're witnessing greatness. You and I both know. Guys like that don't ever really win.
Well, they won at WrestleMania.
Pats on the back, sympathy likes, the occasional participation award. They start to believe that heart actually matters.
It's a good promo, this.
Skill, or hard work, or talent. You know, with a little luck, we get some moral victories along the way. But if you are looking for a winner, you are looking at it right here. And I will be in that ring tonight doing what I do better than anybody else, and I do not like to be second guessed.
It's a really good promo.
And I'm going on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And I'm going to win. Again. And I'm going to cash in that contract. Again. And I'm going to be champion. Again.
Nice.
And after you're done hurting Mandy, I will slide right on up next to her as the new champ.
It's a really good promo. Really good promo. You know, I as much as I like Otis, I'd rather see Dolph in the Money in the Bank match, just because you can expect Dolph to do something really cool. No, not to say that Otis won't. Nah, maybe that was unfair. God, look at this main event of SmackDown. I know they were at WrestleMania too, but yeah, it was really good. Drake, yeah, podcasts are great for going to sleep. Personally, when I want to fall asleep, I just put on the Cultaholic Wrestling podcast. I'll take that as a compliment to the guys. I'm sure it is. Thank you very much, Drake. Dylan is getting disrespected out here. I don't understand what's going on. Let's just go easy in the chat with everything being posted, and I'll have to check out what happened. I apologise. Adam Prophet. If I'm the much better wrestler Tucker, I'd be mad. I get what you mean. Yeah, he is better in the ring, but Otis's character is really interesting and very entertaining consistently. He's been given an opportunity that Tucker hasn't been given, but yeah, nobody wants to be known as the Giannetti, right? Jake Rodriguez, did you catch the bald dude that broke up the women's brawl with Sonjay Dutt? Was it really? Seems like all the TNA OGs escaped the release overall as well. Was it really? I didn't notice that, no. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lickalotopus. How is that too far? It's, I see who's going to... It's fine by me. It's fine by me. I think, you know what? This is very much on me in that I haven't set out rules, and that's something that we need to do. That's for me to do next week. I will consider that a priority. We'll set out some actual rules for these streams for Twitch and Discord and here on YouTube, and so we've got criteria to follow. Because at the moment, the mods have just been given the spanners and told to run with it. So that's totally on me. I haven't given them any sort of guidance, and I really appreciate what they're doing. So blame me for that happening. I apologise profusely. Please forgive me, but I'll sort it next week. Sue Ellen, both Money in the Back matches are happening at the same time. I'm actually excited now. Are they? Are they? Did they say that? Did I miss that? Adam, we can talk about it later during the weekend if you want. I can't do it this weekend, but next week for sure. We'll figure something out. Yes, they are happening at the same. I had no idea. It's going to be chaos, isn't it? I guess that it's just going to be a nice thing where they run. It's going to be a thread throughout the show where we cut back and forth. They'll interact a little bit. I don't see it just taking place and that being it. I think it'll start off at the beginning of the show and it'll work its way through the show between matches and everything, or maybe during matches as well. I think that could be fun. I'd watch Adam over Johnny Sins 87% of the time. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Adam O'Connor, what's your thoughts on Becky and what they've done with her? For me, she was the one who got me back into WWE, and how would you make her great again? Everything that she does, I feel, feels a little bit... It doesn't feel very organic. It feels very forced. She needs more creative control. She's far more sort of... on the button when it comes to pop culture and what fans are going to get behind. She did that mostly on her own, I would argue. Certainly some of the bigger moments where she had creative control over, and I think she needs some of that control. I'm not saying that she needs to choose who she beats and how long she holds the title for or anything like that. I just think script her less. I love that. Drew Gulak's face just covered up by the PG logo. Can we, chill out in the chat. Like, don't have a go at the mods, because everyone's doing their best, and it's my fault, again. I haven't given any guidance. That's on me. So everybody chill out. We're trying to build a nice, normal community here, and these streams have been breaking down in the past few weeks a little more than they should be. I don't mind a bit of chaos, but don't be horrible to people, alright? Derek, here comes the Cultaholic PG era. No, it's not going to be like that. Once a stream, I'll be allowed to say bitch. And that's how that's when you know it's serious. I'll go, oh God, Austin, you bitch. And then you know it's on. Thanks, Bacon. I'm still good. Yeah, just everyone is equal. That's very important. And so I'll chat to the mod team about it early next week, and we'll figure it all out. And again, cheers for your support, Dylan. And also cheers to the mods. We'll figure it out, but it's entirely on me. It's entirely on me. I'm taking responsibility for this because I haven't given any guidance. And so we'll figure out some rules. There's always going to be some sort of subjectivity to it, isn't there? Things aren't just black and white. Things aren't as clear cut. So there's always going to have to be some decisions made. But I think some set out rules would be really, really helpful. And I'll stick the rules in the description or something like that. Adam only say bitch in the third hour. Good point. Good point. Whoa! Dom Nolan. Hey Adam, love the stream. Keep up the good work. Big thumbs up. Thank you very much, Dom. Thank you for the huge donation. That's really, really generous of you, mate. Thank you. And LeBron James. I'd watch... Oh, sorry, that's the Johnny Sins one. Rogue Squadron. If I need to stop making Landlord BJ jokes, I will. Thank you very much. We'll figure it out. Ain't your fault in the slightest. Much loved. Thank you very much, Dylan. No, it is my fault. It genuinely is. Because everybody's just doing their best, and it's on me to set the rules and try and sort of instill a tone, I guess, within the chat, which is something that we'll work on next week. These, I don't want to call them teething problems because I've been doing these streams for ages, but they are getting a little bit more chaotic than they should, and so I'll be a big heel authority figure and ban anyone from saying anything stronger than flip or sugar. That's all you're allowed to say. You can say flip off, Adam. Adam, you stink of sugar. Adam, you dill pickle. Otis, big slam. I like Otis' scoop slam. Don't see scoop slams enough. Nick's shout out to the mods and Adam. We all just want to come together and make this lockdown a bit easier. So let's play nice, lads. I agree. Exactly. We are all just here to have fun. So let's all have fun together. You dill pickles. Oh no! Look at Dolph selling. He's so good. He's so good. It's Mr. Happy good. Yeah, he is good. Yeah, he's got really, really affectionate in the last week. I think he's getting a bit more used to me being around all the time. And he's been jumping up on the bed. And normally he would like be at the end of the bed. But now he's coming up and he's like laying on my chest. He's just getting more and more used to me. It's really nice. He's great. He's keeping me sane. Flick my sugar, you dill pickle. My mum does that. My mum does she censors herself with swearing. Oh, sugar lumps. She's such a mum. She's amazing. Adam, stop being a coward and let me join Pacitti. You're in, Megan. You're in. Temporary trial. You're on probation. Probationary period, 30 days. Lukewarm, you're in too. Danny Stark, you're in. A matured sinner, you're in. Welcome to Pacitti Club. For life. Boom! Get up! Very good match so far, I agree. Worthy main event, you know. Can I join Pacitti Club, you dick? You dill pickle, please. Oh, wow, we're getting... I'm spitting feathers here. I'm just going to go and grab... It's not really an ideal drink for this, but I'm just going to grab a quick glass full of milkshake.
Thank you to all the first responders and healthcare workers.
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Boom. Where the hell's my milkshake? There it is. Boom. Get up, get up. Oh, it's not even like...
Come on. No. Only Discover has no
Yes, the first word to any adventure. But when allergies and congestion strike, take Allegra D, a non-drowsy antihistamine plus a powerful decongestant. So you can always say yes to putting your true colors on display. Say yes to Allegra D.
Oh, that's lovely. How refreshing. That's quenched my thirst, that. Did you hear Tom has stolen the toaster gimmick? Yeah, I saw some comments saying Tom's gone mental with his toaster or something. That's fine. That's a gimmick that he can have. I can assure you I'm not offended by Tom going mental with his toaster. I think I'm up to date. Thank you very much, Bacon Rasher. Cheers. And again, Dom Nolan earlier for that massive super chat. Thank you so much, mate. Yay for weird roommates who poo in a box. What? Dragon, you're going to have to clarify what that means. Well, I get what it means. You've probably got a roommate, not in the Sonya Deville Mandy sense. You've got a roommate that poos in a box. A roommate that poos in a box. My cat. I just got that. Mr. Happy. I thought you were having a rough time of it and you've got some nut who... Oh, it's too late. It's too late. I'm going nuts. Drink your chocolate milk, Adam, and go and poo in your box. Jesus Christ. Goodness gracious me. Nah, Dill Pickle has my name in it, so they'll... Alright, come on, we're moving on from it, Dylan. We're going to get it sorted. It's on me. It's on me.
commercial break this qualifying match for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. Otis and Dolph will fill the field for the men's Money in the Bank match a week from Sunday.
I hope we get some SmackDown hacker stuff going on. Adam, have you thought of attaching a webcam to Mr. Happy's collar to start a Cultaholic channel? It would be very interesting. All he does is sleep and eat. And shed everywhere. He's the hairiest cat ever. I've been brushing him today. He loves it. He loves it. If a donation super chat gets deleted, refund. I can't do refunds. There's no way of me actually refunding things. I don't know if it gets deleted, if it gets refunded automatically. I honestly don't know. I apologise. But as I say, we'll get some proper rules in place so stuff like that doesn't happen again. Bacon Rasher. So you love your WCPW theme too. Heard you in the kitchen. Yeah. Sorry, WWE star that it would best suit now. My theme. Tamina would be funny coming out with it. Who's got no charisma at all that could come out to that? Lindsay Dorado, right? The others come out to the Lucha House Party theme, but he has his own one. And it builds to a storyline where he thinks he's better than everyone else. Also, will BX ever make a comeback? You're on the wrong channel, pal. You'll have to ask. Adam over at Wrestle Talk. Don't want refunded. Money is for you guys. Thank you very much, Dylan. Sorry. As I say, completely my fault. Any word in the Jack Saga? Biggest heel turn ever. So he got his money refunded on PayPal because I can do refunds there. But I assume his parents have sorted it with YouTube. I don't think we'll find out. I contacted YouTube and they just didn't get back to me. They're useless. Ross. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Cheers for the entertainment tonight, Adam. Love you and the Cultaholic gang. Genuinely some of my favourite humans. Much love and hope you're keeping well during these crazy times. Ross, thank you so much. Much love to you too. Thank you for the kind words.
Otis is driven into the corner. And Otis has Dolph where he wants him. Otis knows what's
Here comes the Caterpillar. Only got 5 minutes left.
Caterpillar time and Ziggler rolling out of harm's way, at least momentarily. And allow Ziggler to take advantage and hang Otis up on the top rope. Veteran maneuver from the show-off. Here comes the famouser. Oh, caught by Otis.
Very nice. The power.
Went to the eyes.
I hope something happens. Zigzag. Is it enough to put him away? Is it balls? 2. Kick out.
Wow. Let's look at this once more.
Ziggler to enter the Raw Gauntlet and win Money in the Bank. Kind of like that, actually. Even as much as I like Ziggler, I think he's amazing in the ring, and I think his character work this year has been really strong as well, actually. Didn't like the stuff with Rude, but the feud with Otis has been great. And, that's not just Otis. It takes 2 to tango and all that. Well, it takes 4 to tango in this case, including Mandy and Sonya. But I don't want to see him win Money in the Bank, I don't think. Very nice. One, two. Oh, he's pinned him with the Caterpillar. Okay. Is that it? It makes sense to give Otis the win, for sure. I mean, nobody wants to see 50-50 booking, especially after WrestleMania. But is that it for SmackDown? Because it's a pretty weak episode of SmackDown, I think. Just nothing happening, right? Is that it? Is that it? Thanks for the stream, brother. Get some rest. Thank you very much, Bryan. I will do. I'm not going to do 2K tonight. I am done. Rogue. Oh, stop it. Also says I'm going to be homeless now. Might as well let you know that Scrubs is on all 4. Something you need to binge. I didn't know that. Thank you very much. Stop donating. But thank you. Cheers, mate. That's it. The graphics up. Zoom in on the briefcase. Okay. Ziggler to enter Raw Gauntlet. Sorry, I've just done that one, Bacon. Yeah. Wow, there you go. God. 2K. Oh, I'll do a quick one. I don't like letting people down. Right, we'll do a really quick one. Yeah, it wasn't a very good SmackDown. I knew it wasn't going to be great because of what was announced online, but I didn't feel like there was any real development anywhere. Was there? Nothing major. Right, one match. In fact, no, I'm not doing it. I'm tired. I'm going to go Rogue Squadron. I can't. I'm 12. Stop it. No, I'm done. I'm going to bed. I need to stop being such a little pushover bitch. I'm going to bed. Thank you very, very much for tuning in once again. It's been fun and chaotic again. I love all of you. And now I'm going to go and stroke my cat and sleep. See you in a bit. Bye, guys. Bye.